Now, each of you will be given a person or persons to research. So the question is, how can you prove that your person was important? How do you win an argument with somebody who says, your person wasn't that important? Why, please, they're chump change. Again, how can you prove that your person was important? In this lesson, you will learn to find sources that help you prove your points by using databases and the sources that they contain. So let's review. Your opinion is more valuable if you have facts to back it up. Your facts are more valuable if they come from reference sources written by experts, as opposed to Bubba down the street. Your facts are also more valuable if you can show where you got them, and this is why you must provide citations in order to be believed. Now, a common mistake that people make is thinking that searching Google or Bing is really efficient. Now, you know me, I'm all about Google, but in the end of the day, I only have so much time, so I want to be efficient when I'm searching for resources. That's why I use databases. Databases contain information taken from encyclopedias, biographical dictionaries, and almanacs. These sources are called reference. Reference sources come in 5 forms: an encyclopedia, a dictionary, a thesaurus, an atlas, and an almanac. Here's an example. So in the biography database, you'll see right away the reference link. Now, databases also contain large numbers of articles from newspapers, journals, and magazines. These sources are called periodicals because they come out at a specific period in time, hence they are periodical. So the most famous version, obviously, of a periodical would be a newspaper or perhaps a magazine. So here we have news. And again, you can obviously see that I'm searching for Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And then magazines. Databases and their creators often search out the best websites related to a person and include them in your search results. So in this case, we see that the database included selected websites on Franklin Delano Roosevelt's life and works. There we go. Now, databases are the fastest way to get citations for your articles. Just scroll to the bottom and like magic, the citation is already there. They did all the work for you, which is always my idea of a good time. See, I don't have to make that. They did it for me. Each article comes with a citation already made, again, which is my idea of a good time. You don't have to do any of the work. That's another reason Google is not the best choice, because if you use Google, guess who has to do the work? You. So databases do almost all of the work for you, like I said, except what they do not do is tell you if the information will help you convince other people that you are right. It's your choice. As you look through the articles, carefully skim through the source to make sure that it will help you win your argument that your person is important. For example, will this article help me prove that Franklin Delano Roosevelt was important? Thespian played numerous characters, but his favorite role was Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Let's see, I'm going to skim, and I see the towering, melodious voiced actor who brought Franklin Delano Roosevelt to life in films and documentaries. It's already obvious. This article is not about FDR. It's about a guy who played FDR. So no, this is not going to help me. So, for example, will this article help me prove that FDR was important? How Pearl Harbor closed the White House doors. Well, it doesn't have his name in the title, but maybe. I'm going to skim through it. So I'm going to skim through and blah, blah, blah. and I see that, an open White House, Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt in the 1930s, the First Lady. No, I do think this. The Roosevelts cultivated an informal era when they occupied the White House. No, I like this. I think this is going to help me. So that one I will choose. That's going to be my newspaper article. So number 1, these are the important things. Use biography and context database to find sources to defend your argument. What's your argument? That your person is truly important. 2, read and skim through the sources that you find. Don't just assume that because somebody's name is in an article, the article is about them. Number 3, check that that source meets the requirements on the folder. You will have to have 3 reference sources, 1 from a newspaper, 1 that is a magazine, and 1 that is a website. Again, check your folder. It's got all the details. And last but not least, print the entire source and put it in your folder. Do not highlight and then print, because what you'll most likely miss is the citation, and therefore you'll miss points. You know, as in the grade Mrs. Hilling's going to give you. So just to recap, in this lesson you have learned that databases are the best way to find information quickly. Now, let's look at how you will actually get to the databases and search. Well, as always, we start at the beautiful, magnificent library homepage. Then we go and we click on Research for mobile and desktop. That's because the research links will work in both mobile, as in your phone, or the desktop. So we're going to click on which database? Of course, biography and context. Now, it's going to once you click on that, it will ask you for a password. Here's our password. Really creative, right? Wolves. So type in wolves. All right, so now I'm in biography and context, and I've chosen Louis Armstrong as the person who I'm going to say is important in history. So I'm just going to go up to the search box, type in Louis Armstrong, and so here's my page on Louis Armstrong, and I see that I have reference, which is nice. I'm going to need that because I need to print 3 articles from reference. And again, everything is in one place, which is what's brilliant. And then if I scroll down the page, I'm going to see news and I'm going to see magazines. So again, I'm going to need 1 from here, 1 from here. I'm going to need 1 of the websites. This is just excellent. It does all the work for me, again, which is, as always, my idea of a good time. So now I've chosen as a reference article, Contemporary Black Biography is the source, and the title is Louis Armstrong. And again, lots of great information. I have scrolled through the article. It is absolutely about him. It's going to help me with my argument, which is what? Why my person is important in history. So I like this article. I'm ready to print it. Right. And so again, all I need to do is go to the print button. Kind of ignore that part. All right, so now I'm here and I've hit print. And I see that it is 4 sheets of paper, which does meet my criteria, because if you look at your folder, it says reference articles must be 10 pages or less. This is because otherwise you'll just monopolize the printer, and that we really can't have that. So 4 sheets of paper, that's fine. That's good to go. Now, what if it said 14? Well, then I'm just going to have to suck it up and hit cancel and go find another article. That's all you can do. Because if you just print out the first 10 pages, what are you going to miss? The citation, which is not going to work out for you. So if it's more than 10 pages, hit cancel. That's your choice. All right. So let's review. If you have any questions, can you watch this video again? Of course. You can watch this video again by clicking on the link called 6th Grade Biographical Research. Links are always on the left, which you know. Now today, you are just searching and reading. Please do not print without permission. Only desktops print, sadly. So those of you who are at laptops, even if you found the perfect article, bummer, you're out of luck. If you have any questions, please watch the video again. Did I just say that? Yeah. If you have any questions, please watch the video again. All good. Have a great day. Bye.